Hello, are we doing good?
Okay, doing good.
Hello. Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Yes.
Good. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Hi, Na.
Fine.
All good.
Okay, not too bad.
I'm fine, how are you?
சொல்லுங்க.
Hey, you know when it's like our Independence Day or not? Oh, today
31st August, day all, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, independence.
Yes, definitely. 31st of August.
Yeah, 31st August.
Okay, Malaysia is my country lah. Basically, my country because I born here, and so yeah, Malaysia is my country, and I can't say China or India is my country because I born here lah. It's a beautiful country. Like we can see like more like many religions are like living here.
My home country, and now we're lucky to be in Malaysia than other countries is having a lot of problems.
What is Malaysia to me? Home. Where I was born, hopefully where I'll die.
What is Malaysia doing? Why Malaysia means like kind of in a multiracial country lah.
Malaysia for me, it's my home lah because I don't have anywhere to go. No matter how far you travel around the world or how many countries you go also, you have to come back to your home country, you know.
Malaysia is an interesting place lah. Like it is multicultural, multi-religion. It's a country, although not so advanced, but nice people. And then surprisingly, everybody in this country like to eat.
Malaysia is a place I call home, place that makes me feel safe.
Malaysia is a home for me. A nation where people from multiple religions and races, we are all able to work together and live in harmony, you know.
It's Independence Day and multiracial will celebrate together.
For me, Merdeka is unity lah. Unity like among three races.
The picture of Tunku Abdul Rahman shouting the Merdeka at the Merdeka Stadium declaring our independence. I think it means all of the fight we have been through to get independence. And they also mean that like not our fight towards the British, but also the fight we have been through ourselves as a country.
Singing Jalo Gemilang with my friends in primary school. Actually, the first thing that comes to my mind is that just screaming Jalo Gemilang and then being so emotional with all warisan, and I don't know why we used to cry.
Actually, we can say about like, you know, like those days, all the Malays, Chinese and Indians, everyone, they work together, they put a lot of effort to get the independence for Malaysia. For me, Merdeka is a day for me to like appreciate
That speech by Tunku Abdul Rahman and all those school memories. We used to decorate our classes and then we have competition, which class wins, all that.
The first thing that comes to my mind is getting together and celebrating our freedom, celebration, flags, national songs.
Merdeka, the first thing that comes is of course independence. That reminds us of the sacrifice of our freedom fighters back in the day to achieve this goal. And it's also a day where we get to truly appreciate those sacrifices in various ways.
Okay, so the con, I would say, is political instability. Pro is food.
Pros is Malaysia call it as food paradise. Cons, Malaysia still lack of technology.
I feel like I don't know if it's pros or cons because I realized, and for what I've seen, a lot of people are losing their love towards the country. That's what I can see. Also, we have this some political issues going on in our country. Pros, no matter you're a Malay, you're an Indian, or you're Chinese, no matter what race are you, if you are in need of a help, all the races are there coming to help, you know, doing charity, giving out foods and everything. So I think this pandemic reminds everyone that we are all one.
We have like various of people here, so we got like different types of food, different types of plays and everything. But the cons is like there are some racism problems lah.
To touch up, the pros is democratic country. It's good that people have the rights to vote our leader.
I think they're still facing discrimination. in our country and racism at some places. So it has been so many years since we got our independence.
Looking at the situation now, for the pros, of course, it shows that our citizens of Malaysia, we are able to actually work together to overcome challenges, even though we are from different backgrounds. You can see the current situation is quite messy. There's pandemic going on.
Racism is a big thing in Malaysia. School days, we don't find the racism. We can feel it when we go to college and start working,
We live in like a safe country lah. We don't have earthquake, we don't have like tsunami, we don't have volcano, this kind of natural disaster. This is our advantage.
I see both in the same way, So before pandemic, the Independence Day was celebrated like quite big, flags everywhere, hello Gamilang, everyone has a flag in their house. And also during pandemic, people took the initiative to still sit at home and celebrate Independence Day at home so that our country heals from what it's going through now.
Before the pandemic, I think we used to we used to have parades. Even in schools, we used to gather and celebrate Merdeka, big groups, and have fun. We had a lot of activities to do and all. But after the pandemic, I think mostly it's all online. Even competitions and all. It's not like how it used to be.
Filmmakers, like how we miss theaters. Yeah, similar like that. In theaters, we have people, it's a crowd place, and then for OTT, it's just watching a film, right? So same as that, if 3 years back, there's so many people at Dataran Merdeka, but now we're just watching, we're gonna watch TV there, nothing.
I think there's less celebration. We are not so aware of it. Before that, usually you go out, you see people, they will hang all the flags and all that. Nowadays we're not going out, so don't really feel it.
Before the pandemic, we used to go out on Merdeka. If in Kuala Lumpur, everyone will go to Putrajaya or Dataran, celebrate Merdeka, and it will be very, it's like a festival, That midnight is like a festival. But sadly, these past 2 years, we can't do anything. It's a bit of a sad that we can't celebrate in such way. But I think still we can celebrate and show love towards our country by, from home.
Different, of course, very different. Like celebration, events, parades, gathering, probably empty. However, the spirit is never lessened among the citizens. People are still waving their flags, the national flag, Jalur Kabilan in their house, on their cars, some even decorate their cars. So I think the spirit is still within us. It's just that we celebrate it in a different way where we don't have massive gatherings.
Before the pandemic, it was a bit of a festival, the whole thing in Data, and then you can actually see the spirit now. One thing is everyone is at home, so you can't see any decoration. I mean, not many. I mean, pre-COVID or when we were younger, you can see people putting flags on their cars, or their houses. That spirit seemed less compared to last time.
It's important to celebrate because we are still a country how good or how bad, but we are a group of people that fight for our independence. We've been through up and down.
It's important because we are not like other countries, because as I said, we are like a multiracial country. So it's very important to unite people. Why is it important? Actually to let our younger generation know the achievements of our predecessors in order to gain independence. Some younger generations, they don't really know what actually our previous generation went through to achieve this independence. So it's a day we celebrate to actually remind everyone to be responsible, so that our peacefulness of our country is actually preserved.
Okay, mainly it's because our granddads, our grandmas really fought for it, the struggle that they went through. So I think mainly it's a sign of appreciation to them.
It's important because that's the day where our leader achieved something for our country, that they brought peace. And that's when democracy was born.
For me, as I told you, I just have to appreciate their sacrifice. Yeah, if there is for example, if you see some countries, they are still they got their independence, but still they are people are fighting there and here and there. So we are actually like blessed lah to get a country like this. For that lah, we have to celebrate that Merdeka.
Celebrating Independence Day is important because it reminds us back what Tunku Abdul Rahman told on the Merdeka Day when we got the independence, that we are all one. Because Tunku Abdul Rahman said that this country is a multiracial country and all have to stick together always, bring our country like to move forward. Now for this pandemic, I think we all have to stick together to fight this pandemic and bring back our country to a normal place.
So I think it is important because it gives us an opportunity to reflect back how far we've got from how we used to be, and then the people behind the freedom we have now. It gives us an opportunity to value them and appreciate what they did for us.
Okay, a harmonious nation can form by celebrating Independence Day with all multiracial. The celebration of Independence Day can choose unity between races.
First of all, I hope that everybody gets safe from this COVID and from this pandemic. Everyone comes back to their normal life because we are having economic crisis also. Hopefully, we could move forward and go back to the Malaysia that the world knew.
Okay, I hope this pandemic will over upcoming days. Malaysians can overcome their economic issues and no racism.
Very simple. I hope Malaysia becomes a place free of discrimination, and I hope it becomes a better and safer place for all of us to be and live a peaceful life.
Coming years, so from the current situation, I hope that we can all continue to work together as we have been doing to overcome this pandemic and also recover the nation's economy to ensure a better future for the coming generations. So the economy and the situation has been going tough, so we can all just continue to work together for a better future for all of us. Hope. We need many young politicians because like for now I can see like many young politicians like they know how to handle the people rather than the people who are there. Actually want the young politicians to be there, give them a chance for the youngsters so that they can actually prove to build our country.
I really hope this country heals from the pandemic and the political issue, and it becomes a country where people stand up looking at.
My hope for the country is, number one, racism has to go in this country. That's the only way that this country is going to do well. Because as long as it exists, we're going to be divided. Our country won't do well. So my hope that, is that racism is eliminated and we all can, live in unity.
Hope is to stop this racism. That's the only hope.
That our country will be more, I guess the racial inequality lah.